Hey, the boys!
We'll get back to Chihuahuas and Wolves and everything in a little bit, but listen up. Here's the deal. This is one of the first intros you're ever going to hear about. The boys have officially sold the fuck out.
Sold the fuck out. Fuck it, dude. Tell them.
I'll tell you why. Because if you ever do anything entertainment, you don't ever say, oh, I don't want to sell out. The only thing you want to fucking do is sell out, and we did it. El Presidente is now our boss. I'm his dad. He's our boss. It's a weird relationship. I will tell you right now, though, we are officially a Barstool Sports podcast.
Officially a Barstool Sports podcast.
Powered by Barstool.
I like that ring to it too.
It does.
We're a Barstool Sport. We are official. I feel official.
And if you're upset or disappointed about us being with Barstool, fuck yourself, dude. We don't need you. Because why? We got Barstool now.
There's way more hype for us though than there are the negative little chirps we read about.
No, but I didn't read anything. You know who cannot not look at the negative chirps? Bloss cannot handle the negativity.
We were in Miami and the whole announcement was happening. We were on the radio and stuff, and we were in the hotel room later that night, and Bloss is like just reading the negative comments. I'm like, Bloss, there's so many congratulatory things.
There's 200 comments.
Yeah.
And 3%.
Yeah.
That's 6 comments.
That's good fucking math right off the top.
It's pretty easy with 200. You know what I'm saying? You brought that down to 100, and you go from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
3% of 100 is 3. Go double that. That's 6.
That's solid.
And
that's
you're
really
everything on this podcast.
And Bloss was like, "Hey, look, read this one. It's like, dude, who cares? We're gonna have those. That's what happens.
Pull up any of the bad comments we had about joining Barstool. It doesn't matter. It does matter. We're gonna do it anyway, but it doesn't matter.
Here, the thing is, people are wondering if we're gonna change. Hey, lattes are here.
So that
Alex,
answers it.
You can. We don't have to worry about that.
So that answers it. No, we're not gonna change.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
We're fucking in, dude. We're the same.
Couldn't have happened any better.
The only thing that changes is the change. Kevin Byard. I think he said that first. Or some sort of rapist he was listening to. He probably said that. I don't think Kevin's clever enough to say that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of people recycle their stuff.
Yo. We're literally one recycling bin.
Yeah, that's all we are.
We're a poor man's every podcast.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you guys listen, but we love the fact that you guys do.
But everyone was like nervous that we might, change, be different, or hey, how's this going to change? Are you guys going to do this? Is the bus still in Nashville?
No, we just moved to New York.
Yeah.
We live in New York now.
Yeah.
Dude, super grateful, number one. Barstool came in. They liked our stuff. We had some negotiations. And when we literally... Oh, lattes.
Ooh, lattes.
Yep.
Lattes.
Those are large ones, too. Don't get the camera angle. Don't get the camera angle. Alex, don't get the camera angle. What is that one? You got a hot one?
Yeah, I got me a hot little deal.
So I guess things are different now, huh?
I switch it up every now and then. I like to switch up the lattes. Iced, hot.
But we always do ice on the bus.
Last time we were on the bus, I did hot. I mean, I know this will be the first episode, but we've already backlogged the episodes. See, that's why we're not changing. We already have some backlog before we even signed the contract. Before we even signed the deal, we have some pods backlogged, dude.
I'm fired up.
Yeah, but we're fired up, man. It's hey, go back.
Hold
Alex,
on,
what we need to see here.
I'm gonna get a sip of this before I start going into the story of how we joined Barstool.
Yeah, so everybody knew that's listening. Jumped aboard of the bus. Go ahead.
Take them through the process of how they reached out to you, because I wasn't even really.
We will on the Barstool
season.
pod. This is the intro.
Oh, well,
we got a Barstool pod dropping next week. That we'll talk about all that stuff. But basically, here's what you do. We got Instagram. We got Twitter. We got a Facebook. That's just Bussin' with the boys. But Instagram and Twitter at BussinWTB. We have a website, BussinWTB.com. We have merchandise. We have all of it. We have a YouTube channel, Bussin' with the Boys. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of it. Subscribe or resubscribe. Rate 5 stars. Leave a review. That's how we boost it up and build this thing.
You guys are the reason why this is going to be a big deal. It has nothing to do with your dad or Will. This is 100% because you guys are the ones doing it. And as much as we like to sit here and pretend like we are the answer for everything, we're really not.
We're not.
If anything, we're grateful and we're putting on a giant show of how we're way more confident than we actually are. We're full of insecurities. Absolute chock full of them.
Oh, dude, I sweat every time I'm on this.
I have low set nipples, and that's an anatomy thing.
Yeah, your chest.
My chest is okay. See, and here we are, and now we have insecurities. We're doing it right now. We're showing our insecurities. First off, yes, my chest is not the most bulky chest, but dude, it puts weight up.
It does. Hey, They're not scrawny. They're nice.
Hey, your arms aren't small. They're scrawny. They're nice.
Hey, is my mic correct doing the right
Would you
thing?
just fucking do the intro?
That's the intro.
Oh, we did
That's pretty much the intro. So on this episode that you're about to hear,
Yep.
it was backlogged a long time ago.
Long time. It was actually 2 days after the AFC Championship loss.
Yeah.
Well, the
Taylor was
season
ready
ended.
to go. He's like, let's jump on the bus. So here's what you have to look forward to in the next few weeks. Tomorrow or tonight, the way you're listening to right now, we're going to have part 1.
We're literally filming this right now. It's in a few hours. This podcast is going to be boosted.
This intro is up to date, but the episode was several weeks back. You got The Boys Are Back part 1.
Boom.
Taylor talks damn near the entire time. He basically hijacks the entire episode, which was great. He
So it's going to be quality.
Everyone needs to know about the boys in the AFC Championship push. So you talk about Taylor talks about AFC Championship game. Taylor reviews the season game by game. Will's time in Oakland. The Hyena video, Tom Brady.
Solid.
Taylor tells another story about meeting Tom Brady and then playing the Black Hole. I get a little bit there at the end, and then Taylor's ready to go home.
Now we go and we film another one right after that.
Yeah, and we're about to do another one right after this intro, which you won't hear until next Monday.
Yeah, about Barstool.
Yeah, it'll be a Barstool pod. We'll talk about our journey, kind of how we've done this whole podcasting thing. And then week 3, you're going to hear part 2 of The Boys Are Back because we had to do another one. We were talking so much. We're like, let's just bang out 2 hours worth. So there you go.
Here's the deal, too, is who's my favorite director of all time?
Don't tell me.
You know the answer to this.
Do I?
Yes. Released a movie recently with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it's the dude who did the movie. The dude who did the deal. Quentin Tarantino.
Yep, Quentin Tarantino is my favorite director, and that took a long time to get to this. In Quentin Tarantino's movies, you go forward, you go backwards, you go around. It's like a one Inception the whole time, which he did not do the movie Inception, but that's kind of what we're doing here. We're explaining to you a huge puzzle piece of what's going on. Okay? We got part 1. We're about to do a 7th part later that has nothing to do about Barstool, but next week you're going to hear part 2 that we're not even talking about right now. Okay?
No. Hey, part 1 is now, tonight, what they're listening to.
Yeah, part 2 is next week.
Next week is the Barstool pod.
Why would you do a Barstool pod and not put part 2?
To get it fresh, to get it like, so Barstool can pub it and talk about all the Barstool clips and the stories.
Here's the deal, Barstool. Thank you for getting us exposure. I'm not so sure how long we're going to keep that attention. But we're going to do our damnedest. We're going to do our damnedest, though.
Yeah.
Without further ado, drop the hook. Have a great time. We love you. Big hugs and always tiny kisses. Are we rolling right now?
Hey,
Yeah.
all coffees, right?
Fuck, it's cold.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yes, sir.
You're good. Alex, Connor,
I'm good.
and Blash. So 3 coffees.
Dude. What's the date today? January 19th? January 20th?
21.
21 or 20?
21.
What's up, my little puppies, my little babies, my little takas? I just want to talk to you for a second. It's your dad, Taylor. It's January 21st, apparently, allegedly, Alex. And I don't usually bring up the dates during our podcast because we usually record them, which for some reason I've seen my Twitter feed during the season. You guys have a horrible time of listening to Will's intros. We pre-record everything for the season so that Daddy and Will, when he does get a job, can focus on everything.
Hey, I had a job.
We know you had a job like 8 weeks in. Don't disrespect me and don't interrupt me while your father's talking. So January 21st has literally been 2 days. Just lost the AFC Championship game. Gonna be honest with you guys, did not see it coming at all. Literally, I mean, we can talk about a whole bunch of different stuff, but literally did not see it coming. Like, barely making the playoffs, which I remember it was like October 14th. We were 2-4. And I was like, "There's no way." Like in my head, I mean, you're always gonna play hard. You're always gonna do it. But I was like, I don't see it happening. Like, didn't have enough juice on offense. Our defenses were keeping us in games, but we just got shut out 17-0 against the Denver Broncos. And you're like, "Dude, what? How are we gonna make this transition?" You know, the O-line's getting all this flack. USA Today saying we're gonna be like the worst O-line in history statistically. Talking about sacks, talking about TFLs, talking about plays not being made. I missed 4 games like an idiot, because I'm not paying attention to the supplements I'm taking. Didn't know what I was taking. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I guess what? We're going to beat that dead horse until it's even more, I don't know, until it's even more dead, okay? That's how we're going to do it, because some people believe, some people don't, and the ones that do believe, I just want to reaffirm Never knew what I was taking. I never knew that there was Austrian in there, and Austrian doesn't even really do anything for you. But anyway, so we're 2-4. It's October 14th, 17th, 14th, between one of those dates. And Vrabel takes us into the team meeting, and he goes, listen, this guy's not falling, boys. All right? They did make a change at quarterback. And I will say, you know what? There's I'm going through a whole bunch of different stuff right now.
We'll get in that stuff, too. Just stay on your main story.
Stay on the main story. You're right. Thank you for keeping me there, dude, because I was about to...
It's already gone.
I was about to inception myself. I was about to go in a dream within a dream, therefore having another dream. I got a lot of stuff in my mind, baby. I haven't been in here. I haven't been sitting on this glorious fucking bus having a Bud Light seltzer or a Aloha Beaches thinking about Hunter Barley, selling houses. It's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. I've had a lot on my mind. Got off the Twitter, got off the Instagram, because guess what? You guys kind of mean sometimes. I'll be honest, got my feelings hurt a few times out there. The boy had some penalties, and for God's sakes, dude, the sky was falling in the fan base, man. But hey,
the boys are back.
Look at me. Everybody gets mad at their dad. Everyone gets mad. I'm going to love you up. I'm going to coach you up. And you're going to come back. Because I'm your papa.
It's going to be all right.
You're always going to be all right, baby. So I make a change at quarterback. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, we'll talk about Marcus in a little bit. Because that boy, he deserves his own segment, honestly.
He does.
And who we play after Denver? Do you have the schedule up?
It was Kansas City, right?
No. Stupid. Nope. We played them November 10th or 11th. I think so. We played I know because we played Carolina and lost that game, and that game sucked. But there was one right after that. I think we won it, or we showed promise on offense, and I was like, oh.
You lost
Things
one,
you
won one, and you lost one, and then you beat Kansas City.
Yeah, and then we went on a little bit of a tear.
Because I remember being on the phone with you, and it was like, man, it's feeling like that again because you guys are 2-1 in your last 3 games, or maybe you won because you were 2-1 in your last 3 games going into Kansas City. I can't remember.
Yeah, but I think I remember talking to you on the phone because you were at the Raiders by then, right?
Yeah, and it was like new life for me. Because I'm here, I hang with Dobson every day.
Right.
And Vanderbilt is garbage. They're losing. They're super stressed out.
Yeah.
The boy, you guys are losing.
Yeah.
And you're taking all the shots for all the penalties. Trying to do Bussin with the boys, and it's like, motherfucker.
Dude, it is tough to do a podcast when it's it ain't going right.
And I was kind of in the same bubble, like up and down with however the Titans did. It kind of affected my mood all week.
Yeah.
And when I got out to Oakland and we won, we rattled off 3 in a row right when I got there. And it was just, it's such a fishbowl just in the whatever team you're on in the NFL.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm like, man, those boys in Nashville, they can have that drama. Now I'm happy because we're winning out here.
As a player, you should never you always got to ride and die with the fans, but you can't ride or die with the emotions.
Correct.
Can't get too high on a win, can't you get too low on a loss, baby.
It's a roller coaster.
Stay off the roller coaster. You got to stay off of it.
It's a fucking roller coaster,
yeah, dude. And sometimes you're getting that whiplash. Getting that 2-piece and a biscuit, dude.
That old wooden roller coaster. That needs to,
needs to shut it down.
Yeah, or the back cart skips a little bit. Yep. Everybody's kind of like, oh, I'm ready to die, but also I'm not ready to die.
Yeah,
you're jerking around getting whiplash.
You're really hoping if it ends, just make sure it's fast.
Yes.
If this thing goes off the rails, don't make it a slow death. Kill me right away, dude.
Yes.
That's kind of how you feel. But who we play after Denver? Chargers. Play the Chargers. Oh, dude, that game was crazy, bro.
Oh, and snuck out a big win, that last-minute win.
Snuck in a big win. How about the defense? So I don't even know how that game goes. I know I had a couple penalties because that was before I Slim Shadied myself, dude. Which we'll get to that. I know. I
a lot of stuff. The boys are back,
boys. God, what? I tell you what. I will say real quick, like maybe this is a little commercial break or something like that, but. Fuck, it's cold, Nash. Hey, it's cold out here, baby. Because it was like 75 in the 60s the last couple weeks. You're going out to practice. Like, this ain't that bad. Like, you like climate change, like, that could be an issue.
You're thinking about it, you're like, oh, it's definitely
definitely climate change going on. Like, maybe this is Australia's deal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of is what it is. And you're like, oh, well,
I'll take it.
Guess we'll enjoy it for a couple more years before it really kind of comes crashing down.
Yeah,
that type of deal.
I hope this doesn't mean it's gonna be a hot ass summer. That's what I think too.
Yeah,
like I'll take this now.
You get super mild winter, and then you get those blazing summers, and you're just sweating, dude. Because I'm a sweater. I'll sit there and I'll sweat all day, dude. and wearing a visor. I need like windshield wipers on my damn visor sometimes, dude. I can't see a thing. You sweat a lot?
Oh, I'm sweating right now.
Are you really?
Maybe.
So anyway, yeah, get up today, dude, and it's like 20 degrees outside. It's cold, man. And like, I'm at a meeting. I'm building a house in the great city of Nashville, and I was at a meeting, and Will texted me through the meeting. He's like, "Hey, make sure you dress warm." And I'm wearing gym shorts because we just finished a workout earlier today. Yeah, I did work out 48 hours after we lost. Yes, I did. Why? Because I'm committed to the craft. All right, and it takes a lot of work to look that average in a uniform, baby. All right, 310 pounds never looked 4.5. You know what I'm saying? And you're thinking 4.5. Is that a 10? Is that a 5? Doesn't matter.
It's whatever you want it to be.
All you know is room for improvement. You know that there can't be a final number of 4.5. It could be 5. It could be 3. It could be 4. But 4.5, you know there's room for improvement. All right? Little nugget for you, dude. Maybe we're dropping some motivational dimes on this thing. Motivational. You can always improve. Okay? Stop getting penalties, Taylor. So we beat the Chargers. I'm let you might not talk this whole podcast.
I'm sitting here thinking, remember what the story was before, because now I always see it in your eyes. I'm like, all right, he's going on his bit. He's kind of losing track. Sometimes he feels like maybe the momentum's lost, so he's got to find a new bit to go to. And I'm like, I got to remember the ending of this story. You were talking about being cold on the bus. It was cold, but before that, you were talking about the team meeting.
Yeah,
2-4, you played the Chargers. Now,
yeah, so I get a text from Will. Hold on, about the bus being cold, though.
Okay.
Dude, so I get a call. I text from Will, and he's like, just warm. And I'm looking at I got nothing. I got gym shorts and a long sleeve t-shirt, hoodie, Nike thing. I don't know. And so I wore this to the game. This is the suit I wore to the Kansas City game. But it's just the jacket, not the pants or the shirt part. It's just the jacket. I was like, man, it can be warmer. And then this is Will's.
My jacket, he asked if he could use it to cozy up on.
I'm like the girlfriend. I'm like the girlfriend. And we go to the state fair together, dude. And I don't want to put it all the way on because it's inconvenient to take off. So I'll just wear like the front version of it, you know?
And all you do is drop a subtle hint
Wear me a stuffed animal.
A little cold.
It's a little cold. You got my
I got to
jacket.
make a decision. Is
Gotta
it going to be her?
You want some or not?
Yeah.
You want me to tug on that piece or not, buddy?
Right.
You better give me the jacket. And
it's just a constant battle because it's a game. At the end of the day, it's all a game.
It's all a game. When you start dating somebody and the girl goes, I don't play games, that's the first chess piece to move.
She's anchoring you down right there.
Right there. I don't play games. I'm in this or I'm out of this. And you're thinking, this is all this is, dude. This is basically Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be the king of the North?
Yeah, so there they are, playing the Chargers.
So playing the Chargers, 2-4, right? 2-4, playing the Chargers.
We were about to go a full Game of Thrones right there.
No, I don't even watch that show.
I do.
So we're 2-4, about to play the Chargers, and I think the Chargers. It's kind of, dude. It's so like crazy when you're in the middle of the season, and you're like so in it for that week, and you're like only focusing on the Chargers. Okay, Joey Bosa, they run this kind of front, they do these kind of games.
Yeah.
This you got to worry about this backer run through when it's too hot, like those kinds of stuff. And then as soon as that week's over, you're like, boom, who's next? Okay, this guy. You don't think about Melvin Ingram or Joey Bosa or any of those guys.
Right.
The rest of the year until you're on a bus talking about it. But so we play the Chargers, and the Chargers weren't doing too hot. I think they were having some rough waters as well. Like their defense wasn't doing good, or their offense wasn't doing. I think their offense was doing good. They were. Well,
Phillip Rivers was just Oprah Winfrey with the football.
Oh my God! Tread lightly, Compo.
I'm a huge fan. It's Compo.
I said Compo.
I know. Okay, my bad. I'm actually a big fan of Phillip Rivers.
I am too.
But I had that joke was sitting there. You know what I mean?
Listen, everybody gets chirped.
Everybody gets chirped, man.
It is what it is, dude. So anyway, Oprah Winfrey's just dishing out football to the defense, dude.
You get a ball. Yeah, you get a ball. And I'm on the sideline like, hey, I respect that dude.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, dude. It takes a lot of nuts to throw an interception and go sling it right the next time you get the ball. Ask
Jameis. Jameis doesn't do it.
Yo. Hey, that dude's different.
Dude.
And I don't know if that's a compliment.
I think everybody's trying to figure out if it's like...
He said in an interview, he's like, if I didn't have them 31 interceptions, like, I'd be MVP. Like, no shit, dude. If I played running back and I had 3,000 yards and I was a totally different person in general, I'd be the MVP.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
But he stays optimistic, so you respect that he just white dusts it off the shoulder.
So we were playing Tampa. When we played Tampa, like, I hate William Golston because he punched me in the face in 2011 and it hurt really bad and I walked away like a bitch.
He did walk away.
But I hold it. I hold it like so deep to me. That will be for a different time. We played the Chargers, dude, and they weren't doing so hot or whatever. But we end up beating them the last second, and it was like, hey, like could have been a fluke thing. Like I'm thinking in the mind of a fan, right? Hey, could have been a fluke thing. It is what it is. Glad the boys got a win. We're 3-4 now. You know, one of those deals. And then who we play after that?
You won on the last play. They were on the goal line about to fucking score.
They were about to score, and I was like, this is crazy, dude. I can't believe we're about to lose this game.
Yeah, I know.
Because you get on the goal line, you got to think, like, you got 3 tries to get it in. You would think they're going to get it in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And fortunately, I forget, somebody got their hand on the ball.
Yeah, so then the Panthers game happened. And you
guys beat the Panthers?
No, we lost to the Panthers. We came out, like, real slow.
McCaffrey had a big day.
So, in all honesty, I think the Panthers game is when we figured out what our identity was going to be. I thought that the first half was a complete shit show. Like I had 2 penalties. There was a couple drop balls, like fumbles. Like it was just not a good look on offense. We were not doing like everybody would seem like everybody was kind of off their game. Like the energy was off or something like that. And then the first drive of the second half, we had like a 12-play drive. And 10 of them were runs, and we just marched down there and scored. And I think that was like the moment. Like I was like, damn, like we can actually be a stud offense. Like we could be an offense that like people are a little bit afraid of. And we ended up losing that game. Who we play after that?
That was the Chiefs game.
So then we play the Chiefs. Dude.
How bad was the Panther game?
30-20, but they were blowing us out. We ended up scoring like garbage points.
I remember being on the pregame at my game because you know how they show the games going on, like Red Zone or whatever. I remember seeing your guys score. You guys were getting like blown out. I was like standing on the field thinking like, thank God I'm not in Nashville right now,
dude. That's crazy. You felt.
I know. Oh well, because it's just draining. When it's stuff, dude, you feel like the world's coming down. You know what I mean?
When you lose and you like get too invested in it, you are like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. It's because like everyone cares. I'm just sitting there watching. I'm like, hope we win this one because I'm glad.
That's crazy, and it's crazy because everyone, like when we were 2-4, everyone was like, Vrabel's the worst coach ever.
Arthur Smith's the worst OC ever.
Worst OC ever. Like this guy sucks, that guy sucks, everyone sucks.
Everyone fucking sucked, dude.
And then then you go to the AFC Championship, dude, and it's like, we fucking love these guys. I'll cut my dick off too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people are just like, oh, yeah, he's cut his dick off. I'll cut my dick off. Like, we should have a pile of dicks outside the bus one day, dude. Little pieces, big pieces, black pieces, white pieces, dude. Pieces of all races and colors, dude. Bring your dicks. Bring your dicks to the bus, dude. Just cut off. It's crazy how it works. Cut off pieces. That was a crazy deal, too,
then you were 2-4, and then you're about to play Kansas City, which is, obviously they're going to the Super Bowl now, but they were also, like, always an insanely good team all year long. They never had any like bumps in the road.
Yeah,
but not McAfee. Mahomes got hurt.
Yeah, Mahomes got hurt because I remember we were at what's that Chinese that high end Chinese spot that's like downtown Nashville.
Sunda?
No,
that's Chinese, right?
No, that's like
it's
Thai
sushi
and Japanese and sushi. It's
Asian,
Asian, but it's not Chinese food like General Tso's chicken. We're talking about duck, shit like that.
I don't know.
It's like Tanzu or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Now that you say Tanzu, I recognize a little
like
apostrophe
Tanzu
over
or
the
something. You know what? No free shout-outs on the bus, dude. You can pay us if you want Tanzu. Is it Tanzu?
We're still gonna Tanzao. Maybe it's Tanzao. You know they mess around with you. It's a
solid little deal. We end up watching that, dude. We end up losing. Tanzao, whatever.
Tanzao.
They had good General Tso's. Will, you said this to me one time. You're like, how good? Like at some point, General Tso's is just General Tso's. Like it can't get any better.
Right. Like I want the shitty Chinese food. You know what I mean?
That stuff that like you ordered 15 things and it's $25.
Right.
Yeah. And they all kind of taste the same. There's different colored sauces.
It was the day after the final game last year.
Yeah.
We went to that Chinese spot.
We got out of our minds.
Shut it down.
Chinese food, dude.
All the workers had their jackets on, waiting for us to be done eating.
They're out of there.
So we're just sitting there enjoying ourselves.
We ordered so many things, dude. So many different things. All of them look so similar. All the sauces taste the same, just different colors, dude. It's like they took sweet and sour sauce and they just took dye. I was like, drip, drip, drip. That one's green now.
They'll keep it fried and then they'll put the sweet and sour on the side. And then they'll put the sweet and sour on the chicken and they just call them two different things. And I will buy it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crab rangoon, though.
Hey, that ragu was... Oh, the little donuts, too?
Yeah.
What was that place called? Best Walk? No free shout-outs. Best Walk? Was that what it was called?
I think so. Best Walk.
No free shout-outs on the bus, dude. Make a shirt. Hey, from now on, when we think of an idea for a shirt, just say it out loud so we can remember it. No free shouts. Yeah. All right, that's a bus shirt idea, okay? Fuck.
Anyway.
So we play the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, yeah, that one.
We play the Chiefs, dude.
And you had a bye week after, so it's kind of like...
Yeah. We had a bye that week?
You had a bye the next week. So it's like if you lose and go down, what was it, 2-5, it's kind of like, Start playing in New Year's.
So, yeah. Start getting the vacations out, dude. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? So we beat Kansas City. That's a deal with us though, as Titan fans. That if you're listening, Raiders fans, if you're listening, thank you. But there's probably not that many of you because it's Will.
What do you say? It's probably not what?
Probably not what? I said it's probably not that many because it's you. You know, Sam. I'm cold. So like we play Kansas City, dude. We play Kansas City, and like I don't know what it is about us, dude. Like we play up so much to the teams that we're supposed to get our asses kicked to, like Kansas City, Patriots last year, Eagles last year.
Yeah,
we're always like, we always win the ones we shouldn't, and then shootouts the one we should absolutely win, and then like drop the ball on the ones we're like even
until the back half of the year.
But like we just gotta start with the similar mindset we have in the back half of the year and the beginning of the year, and we'll be solid, baby. So we beat Kansas City, dude, and that's when you're like, oh wow, we can beat anybody.
Insane. Like I was
hype up, hype train, blocked kick, shout out, no free shout outs, Blues Kalu's.
Yeah.
Just reaching out there. They said he was offside.
Lanky arm. Smiley, dude.
Smiley went to Nebraska, right?
Yeah, black shirt. Stand up.
Stand up.
Because we had a Thursday
Worst team in the Big Ten.
We had a Thursday night game. That's when we played the Chargers. And again, Eric Harris had like 4 picks. Only 2 of them counted because there's penalties on the other 2. But he had 4 picks on his own.
Yeah.
And so Sunday we were able to watch the game. I remember being I was recovering. I was in the tubs and trying to follow my phone. I hit a little spot where I didn't have service. So are these boys about to fucking beat Kansas City? You know what I mean? Kind of confused.
Oh, so Tanzu, I'm at Tanzu, and I saw Mahomes get hurt. And I was like, damn, they had like put his kneecap back in. And it was like crazy, and I was like, he's out. I mean, I was in my head. I was like, man, because I love Mahomes. That's my boy. But if I was like, it's a good deal for us if he's out. You know.
Oh, for sure.
Play them in a couple
for
weeks.
Sure.
Ain't nothing malicious about that. That is just what it is.
Yeah, you just
one of your top guys. You want to play.
You want to win.
That's a good deal. You want to win the game.
Yeah, you want to win the game.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes it easier. You know what I'm saying?
But I remember watching the game in my towel. I got out and I was like, I got to go catch the end of this game. It seems like it's going down the wire.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching, literally standing like outside of the weight room in my towel. Had my hands like on the window.
Yeah.
And last minute, now I see the block. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that game, dude.
The boys won, man.
Dude. So so Mahomes is hurt, and I remember going in, like, and it was like 2 weeks, like it showed like because when you go in the kitchen in the facility, there's like TVs everywhere that's always playing like NFL Network, ESPN, like all the sports things that revolve around football, and it showed Pat Mahomes. And his like injury not as bad as expected, like out for 2 to 3 weeks. And in my head, I'm like, 2-3 weeks, carry the one. He's gonna be back for our game, isn't he, dude? He's gonna be back. I was like, shit. But whatever. So he came back, man, and we beat him. We beat you, Mahomes. 1 for 2. God. Can't say like that one didn't matter.
Game.
Can't say that one didn't matter because we wouldn't have made the playoffs if we didn't win that game.
Oh, you guys would probably shut down.
No, I don't. We're not that kind of team that shuts down like that.
I gotta. Okay,
I've been a part of teams.
I'll reword it differently, but the vibe is just different.
The vibe is different when you're losing. I've been a part of that 2-14, 3-13. I've been a part of those teams.
It's miserable,
shut down. Dude. It's the worst experience ever. You're like, get me the fuck out of here as soon as possible. I called Michael Ruse, dude. I was like, how do you do this for 10 years? He laughed at me. So I won 2 games in 5 years. I've won 5 games in 2 years, dude. Like brutal, absolutely brutal. Who we play after Kansas City?
Are we going game by game?
Who?
Jags. You guys won that game.
Smack, dude. Okay, so after we played Kansas City. Whoops, interruption. After we played Kansas City, that's when I slim shaded myself, dude. I went full B rabbit on everybody. In my head, I was like, "You've had 3 penalties." I'm pretty sure the fans started booing me.
Well, you were top in the league at that point.
I was number 1 in the league.
You were back, and you were back for like however many weeks, not even that many weeks.
No, that was week 10, right?
You were already like leading the league.
I was 6 games back, and I was like leading the league in penalties. Here's the issue.
And you had and like your last one too, when you had to M&M yourself, they were like in that game it was like back-to-back penalties.
Back-to-back.
Completely killed the drive.
I
was like
personal foul, and a holding. I know they're stupid penalties. So stupid. Here's the issue, dude. Alex, you know what? We'll have time to talk about what my mindset was going into this season, but it was very difficult. I Slim Shady myself, and I think I didn't have another penalty for like 6 weeks after that. And I ended up like 2 more penalties throughout the season. And it wasn't even close to the top after that. I think Larry Tunsil was the most penalized guy in the league. That's what I just heard. Who knows? Shouts to Larry Tunsil. No free shouts. So we end up doing pretty well, man. And we go to Houston. The cool thing about us that was so close is we beat Houston to make the playoffs, AFC South. And then we beat the Patriots, who won their division. And then we beat the Ravens, who won their division. And then we could have beat Kansas City. If we would have beat Kansas City, we would have beat every divisional winner in the AFC.
Our division's
which
too
has
tough.
never been done, right? I don't think that's ever been done.
Ever?
Ever.
What do you mean?
Like a
in
team beats every single division winner, like in a row.
I guess you'd have to in the playoffs. Our division's too tough, man. What do you do?
What do you do? Came over. You were our best offensive player when we played the Raiders.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is this where we're gonna go?
Listen, I don't think you want to go there, dude.
I don't mind to go, dude. I literally had the greatest year of my life. So you can try to go there, ball. But it's not going to hurt me.
Why?
Because I had a great year.
How many tackles do you have?
I think I ended with like 40.
You ended with 40 tackles? And how many games?
I mean, enough amount of games to where it's like the games I started, I had about 30. I averaged like 8.5 or 9.
No, you didn't.
All right, whatever. I don't care.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I mean, shit.
I'll tell you what, the boy was playing good ball. You were slaying it up a little bit. You started slaying it before you got cut from the Saints too. Always when you got cut, it's 'cause you got hurt.
Dude. When they went to the playoffs, I was like, because they brought in Teo. They brought in Manti Teo, and Teo was on the street when I was on the street back in preseason. So I was like, man, I told myself anyway. I'm like, that could have been me in the playoffs, but they lost. I was surprised when they fucking lost.
I thought they were like the team to beat in the NFC.
I did too, bro. I was there. That the way their players are in locker room and shit is, honestly,
they locked in like that.
Oh yeah, bro. And not in a way to where it's like you're doing too much. It's just like everything flows. The player, the way they police them, I don't know. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed being in New Orleans for 10 minutes.
New Orleans is one of the coolest cities in like the country. It's like such a unique place.
Yeah, I didn't get to go out like that, dude.
French Quarter's dope.
Huh?
Bourbon Street.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know. I was literally by the airport in an airport hotel during not my Cincinnati, during the
that
Saints
life of
game.
luxury.
And then I'm by the hotel right next to the Oakland facility, like living in that hotel, the extended stay. God damn that guy.
Yo, I was so depressed when you called me around Christmas time, and I was like, "What are you doing today?" I was like, "I don't know. Might go to Bed Bath Beyond, get a fake tree and some lights, do up this extended stay."
I did
You were
too.
showing me your room, dude, and it was like
it's like a creamish brown, like
it was like concrete in a school, like a middle school concrete. Like the exterior.
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was just painted over like a manila color.
Yeah.
That's tough to look at.
Dude, it smells like cigarettes and homeless sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, honestly, do I?
He said.
Do I know what you mean? Absolutely.
I mean, it's dude. I had an ant problem.
Yeah.
Had 7 different bites.
Too many crumbs on the ground.
No,
you trying to cheat eat?
One time I came in. I'll tell you that.
Cells on the ground there.
No. I did toward the end. Oh yeah, after a game.
Really?
General Sal's.
No.
Might get it delivered to the old boy. My go-to out there was Mod Pizza, gluten-free crust, dairy-free cheese.
Is that Mod or
MOD?
Doesn't Blaze do that too? No
Blaze
free
is the
shouts.
same
No
thing.
free shouts on the bus.
Blank is the same thing.
Yeah. Blaze and Mouse.
Mod. MOD.
No free shouts.
But Mod was my go-to because you get that cauliflower crust, and honestly, it's solid. And dairy-free cheese, and just load it up with however you want. It's like Chipotle, like Cava, no free shout-outs.
No free shout-outs.
And Chipotle, no free shout-outs. It's just like that. You put whatever you want on that thing.
Yeah.
They throw it in the oven, like a fire oven or whatever it is. You know what I mean? One of those deals. Big deal when you walk in. It's got the flames inside. They throw it on in there. make it up.
Oh, the fire oven, the pizza fire oven.
You're
wood
there.
Wood fire oven. Thank you.
Yes.
Woo!
But my pizza was the go-to, dude.
See, that's you know what, Oakland is a tough place, but I'll tell you what, California in general, dude. Cali got that. Like, I love California.
Hey, I think the coffees are here. Can somebody go out and get them?
How much time have we been on this pod? Because we can easily do part A, part B. I have no problem.
Hang on a second.
Scamming our fans into 2 pods right minutes. Now.
Yeah, we got somebody coming
Damn.
out for you right now. I know it seems sketchy, but just stick with us. We're gonna have somebody come out. They're gonna show their hands and get the coffees from you. It's gonna be great. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is he scared?
Sounds good. Oh no, we might not see Connor ever again once he steps out there.
Dude, I just met Connor today, so I mean, whatever.
I think we all have besides Bloss.
The boy might leave, dude.
Bloss, what a boy, dude.
There's so much to talk about this season.
There really is.
We might have to do 2 podcasts. We have to do 2 podcasts tonight and split it up part A, part B.
Oh,
because you're not getting a 2-hour podcast out of us, dude. We make too many checks now. Make too much money now on this pod.
Dentless, dude.
No free shouts. And we can't say dentless. We actually have to really, really talk about not being like Chris D'Elia anymore.
We gotta stay on topic on ours, but you are correct. But we can't help that the dude's hilarious. Hey, did you see his picture the other day where he took a picture in the jersey and it's like he's flexing?
No.
Honestly, anybody else who would post a picture like that, you're destroying them. If you posted some subtle like I'm in a jersey and it says 0, the last name is Dents and the jersey number 0. And it's a jersey. Hey, and it's a jersey and he's flexing. And boys actually yoked up a little bit. And I think he made some reference. If you look closely, you can see like somebody battling swords because you know how he said his back's like
his back's like
shoot a movie on it.
Yeah.
Like a mountain.
He's funny, dude. There it is.
You need to talk about guys wearing jerseys.
Oh, yeah. And he also, Chris D'Elia, he says he's got the bit where he says if you wear somebody else's jersey,
they get to fuck you.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I'm all for that.
So
I'm all for it, dude.
So if you saw people wearing your Luan jersey,
I bend them over right there. Per Talon being like, "That's cool, babe." Yeah. Obviously, it's like a dominant
I think she'd be cool with it.
I think like I appreciate everybody that wears my jersey. Like no joke. Like all jokes aside, like I really do. Anytime I see I will see 77 jerseys in that stadium, and I'll be like, "Damn, that's so cool." Like, what a cool gig that someone went out of their way, identified themselves as like a fan of mine, and went and bought that jersey.
Right.
Like, that's sick. But I wouldn't wear somebody else's jersey.
Would you wear mine?
No.
What if
I wouldn't even like
What if
like Roman Yossi? I love Roman Yossi. Philip Forsberg, love Philip Forsberger. Love the boys. But I wouldn't. I don't think I'd wear their jersey. I would wear like I have a Predators jersey. I have season tickets to the Predators, and I wear a Predators jersey. It's blank on the back, no numbers, no. And if you play a sport and you go to games that aren't your sport, like you're a football player or a soccer player, and you go to a Predators game and you have a Predators jersey with your last name and the number of your sport you play, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck everything about you.
I was sitting here. I'm glad you said that. Yeah. I was sitting there hoping you said that's what you had on the back of your Predators jersey.
No, yeah. So because we would do, when we did the whole catfish thing, the beers and the catfish thing, they would get us like Luan 77, Spain 67, Jones 60. I think I shut the rest of them out. Conklin 78, Klein 64, and they get us all our jerseys, which that's okay. Like you're being identified.
Or take
you're being identified for
frame
something.
It, hang it up.
Doing.
You know what I mean? It's a good framer. I appreciate the gift.
But like I got that jersey first before I got a Predators jersey. Before I got my own Predators jersey, and Talon's like, "Hey, do you want to?" We were going to a game like a week later, and she's like, "Do you want to get the jersey?" I was like, "No chance."
Yeah.
I'm not wearing. If I'm not doing something special for the Predators, aka chugging beers off Catfish, chugging beers on TV, or any of that stuff, and I'm just going to enjoy a game, why would I want people to be like, "Hey, that's obviously Taylor Lewan with a 77 jersey"?
Look, he's got the jersey. How do you know it's him? I mean, he's huge. How else though? Tattoo on his hand. How else? I don't know.
Fucking big numbers that say 7, 7, and Lewin.
Shout out to sevens. No free shout outs.
Shout out to sevens, dude. No free shout outs. Grind for the sevens. If you were 77, if you're a high school football player and you were 77, you're the bomb. You're probably the best player on your team.
51 and 2. But in high school, I was 28. Were you 77 in high school?
I was 74, 73, 55, 77.
And you were a D lineman too, right?
I was a... Man, I was...
What a trash D lineman.
I was awful, dude. I was so bad. I was so incredibly bad at D lineman. I would stand up. I would bull rush, stand up, look around, lock the guy out, and chase the ball down.
Run hard, finish the play. Coach told me so.
Yep. Coach told me so. I was not good. All of a sudden, I got good at football out of nowhere.
I mean, you got good at the right time to get good.
Where were we on our story? We kind of transferred through it, dude.
We were at the point we started to be like, you were thinking about wanting to go in on the boy, saying you're the offensive player of the game for us. But then we started talking about extended stay and everything. And then we started just to go mod pizza, and we got all the way wherever we were just a minute ago. And I don't even remember that.
when we beat the Raiders, I got a game ball for that.
Oh.
Well, I think everybody got a game ball. I don't know. It was a good team win. We won 41 to 21. It was a good one. Because when we played you guys, I think we were at that point where like, yo, we're kind of a deadly offense. Like, deadly to me, like, it's not always just putting points on the board. If you can extend drives, that wears down a defense after a while. If you're going from 25 to 25, like, obviously not every time then you suck. But like, if you can do that and move and not go 3 and outs, that's a solid offense to me. Obviously, you have to score points, you have to do all that, but like, to be able to work defenses down, that's important. You need to be able to do that. And that we were at that point when we played the Raiders. Who we played before that? Played the Colts. Won that one. And our offense killed it, dude. Our offense was doing a tin hill. And we threw a bomb at the end of the game, dude.
We lost like 2 in a row.
Yeah, you did.
Because we started off 3-0 when I got there.
I think I won 6.
And Taylor and I, we would be on the phone and talk. We would always just talk about the rest of our schedule. I'm like, hey, we're going to go to the playoffs.
And I was like...
And then he'd be like, we'd go through theirs. And then we get to the Raiders. I'm like, dude, we're going to beat you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even worried about that.
Because he's like, we have what, 9 of 11 starters on defense?
Yeah, it's like we have dude, we have a shitload of rookies that played and started. And they're good too. But Taylor would, when we started losing, Taylor would like text me every week. He'd say like, he would just text like, looks like them boys are hitting that rookie wall.
That rookie wall is serious, by the way, dude. That rookie wall is serious.
I'd laugh back, shut the fuck up, dude. No, they're not. But anyway, this is how we're leading up to the game, and me, in my mind, dude, I wanted to beat the Titans so fucking bad.
No, he
was
didn't.
Trying.
He low-key wanted us to win.
No,
low-key wanted us to win. No. When we played the Redskins, he was so fired up. You were so fired up.
Yeah, but I wasn't. The bitterness factor on the Redskins was different. I was bitter about leaving the Redskins.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was done a little differently than I should have been. And
yeah.
Yada yada yada. Titans, I didn't have any like bitterness. You know what I mean? So there's nothing. I was closer with that team, even
well,
like
you also
came in.
You came to the Raiders like what, week 6?
That's 7? What I'm saying. I was still like, in Nashville doing tailgates before your guys' game. So there wasn't any like bitterness towards the Titans. But yeah, the year before when we played the Redskins, I wanted to beat the absolute shit out. I sat with the offensive staff going, trying to remember everything I could about the Redskins. Didn't. Promise. You guys
the Redskins. Oh, I thought you meant us. Sorry.
No. There wasn't a whole lot.
Because Dean, dude.
And fortunately, nobody asked either.
Really?
Yeah, no one was really asking me. Now, special teams, I was given everything that we had on special teams. Like I knew who was going to block me every time. It was Dane. Didn't block me once.
Dane too smooth.
And all of our fakes that the Titans had that we ran with the Titans gave that up.
Really?
Oh, dude, just rat.
People are probably listening to this right now like, fucking Will Compton, biggest sellout of all time.
I know.
If you go to a different team, dude, it's like universal. Like, they will sell you out.
It's just
you like sell out the other guys, dude.
I wanted to win so bad because that it's just like the bragging right factor of it. Like, you guys got me that fucking game ball.
Yeah.
I wanted
funniest thing ever.
So when you know how much Vrabel chirped me on our podcast, I was already starting to get clips from when Vrabel was chirping me. I was putting something magical together.
Were you really?
So when we won, I was gonna drop that heat, dude, and we fucking lost.
Kind of like that Tom Brady heat.
Yeah. Like when you did Tom Brady, that hyenas thing.
I know.
Shout out Bussin. and the boys for the video.
No free shout outs, but shout out to Bloss.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, you made that thing good too, because you made the first off those. And if any of you have followed me on Instagram, Taylor177, you'll know because there's a blue check next to it. First off, okay, so Tom Brady puts that video up, and there's a group chat. The O-line has a group chat. Has anybody seen Tom Brady's video? And I was like, nah, I gotta go check this thing out. So I went and looked at it, and it's like, so there's this lion.
Bro, Taylor FaceTime me.
The king of the jungle. And I'm like, oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Like, oh, we might lose this game by 40, dude.
Taylor FaceTime.
This is the most hype video ever.
Yeah, the game.
Most hype video ever, dude.
I was back home in Missouri, and Taylor FaceTime me. And I answer, the boy. I'm like, hey, you ready for tonight? He's like, hey, did you see Tom Brady's video? I go, no, not yet. He goes, pause and go look at it right now.
Yeah.
And I go, he goes, call me back because you got to listen to it. I said, okay. And I watch it, dude. I'm like, oh shit, dude. I got a little erection. I was like, oh fuck yeah, the fucking goat's coming.
Yeah.
And then I called Taylor back, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, dude,
it's too late to be scared.
Yeah.
It's time to kill. I was like, oh.
I know, bro.
Fuck.
And then his caption
because it's Tom Brady, dude. He's the best football player of all time. You put that up there, you're like, man, he really means this shit.
Caption and everything. It's too late to be scared. ... I'm like, oh my fucking god.
And it was trending on Twitter in 15 minminutes. I think it was like 15 minutes with when he posted it. It was trending on Twitter.
My heart's racing right now.
Is that on right now?
Maybe it's the caffeine, but
put it on. I want to hear it.
Oh, you can hear it in the mic, the speaker.
Can you put it on the speaker?
We don't want to because you'll be able to hear it over your fucking voices.
That's all right. We'll play it, and then then we can
just play it.
I'm not plugged in.
Oh, now the truth comes out.
Well, that too.
Hey, no free shout-outs. Bloss sucks, dude. Bloss fucked this one up, man.
We gotta complain about it.
Boss messed this one up. It's too late to be scared.
Hey, but that was so sick.
It's time to kill.
Hey, but you dropped that thing. Oof.
So what did I do? What after that video? I was like, hey,
I'm sorry. I gotta do a Chris. I gotta do a Chris.
Did I text Will? I was like, hey, can you guys take this video and flip it and move it around?
Yeah.
So it's like the opposite, like the Titans or the Lions. Anyway, blah blah blah. This is like 4:00. The game's at 8:15.
Right.
Is at 4:00. I was like, can you do this? Yeah. Boss had this video for me. Boom. 20 minutes. No joke. So fast. But I will say there's like how many versions were there? Like two or three?
There's two different versions.
So 2 different versions. The first version was sick, but it was a lot of just me.
Centric around you.
Yeah, it was kind of just around me. And I was like, I don't know. Because it's football.
The ending one should have been this, dude. I still think
the ending should have.
The ending one should have been the middle finger one.
But the one with the whole team, it's more the guys. Like I love being a part of it, but I love being have a little piece, but I don't want to be the whole thing. You gotta have all the boys.
Yeah.
That's why I picked that second one.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, and Vrabel is in it, so you show.
Hey, you put
he'll like it. He'll nudge you.
Yeah.
How about that video?
Yeah. I told Vrabel, I was like, you see the video I posted? He's like, big old smile, dude. Just beat the Pats. He's like, no, what is it?
Yeah, dude.
I took Tom's video and flipped it. He goes, oh shit.
Vrabe's out there on the social media. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Vrabel not each week, but every now and then he'd send me a pic of like something that I might have posted, and he'd zoom in and take a screenshot of my teeth and just put fucking beautiful teeth.
Dude. After the Bills game, and I no free shoutouts, called out Shaq Lawson because he called me a fake tough guy.
Yeah.
Vrabel texted me.
Dude.
He texted me. He's like, probably stay off social media, huh? Like something like that. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And then like 20 minutes later, I was like, I said something about Bills Mafia being a great fan base because they really are. And sticking up for a backup D end. And like literally 20 minutes later, and I sent that tweet out within a minute. He's like, couldn't help yourself, could you? Like just a text. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I was like, yeah, he's right, dude. He's right.
Oh, he's right.
But Shaq Lawson, dude, Shaq, you killed it after that, man. He definitely made me eat my words a little bit. Because he started coming on. Started playing. I'm going to be in Arizona in a couple of weeks. He'll probably see me and be pissed.
Yeah. He'll probably say, what's up?
What's up? You want that? I'm like, no, I really don't want to fight you, honestly.
Man, listen, it's not about that.
Kind of am a fake tough guy then, huh? I guess I kind of am a fake tough guy.
He's like, hey, what's up? You want to smoke?
You want to do some one-on-ones, huh, Shaq? Don't want to fight.
Hey,
I don't want to fight.
The Tom Brady bit, that little clapback.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not even disrespect to Tom Brady. Like,
it's not. No, it's not. Hey, Tom, if you happen to watch this podcast,
Tom, if you
we want you on the bus, dude.
We do. That'd be so sick to have Tom on the podcast.
Oh.
He's a stud. He's an absolute stud. Like, I met him during camp, and it was like, it was just cool.
Yeah.
Like they were like, Jared Puffer, no free shots. Jared Puffer, dude. It's crazy how many people we shout out on this bus. It's crazy how many shout-outs we actually do.
Let's not get it too twisted. We're for the boys.
We're
also for the boys.
Also for the boys.
So we'll say it, and then we'll say no free shout-outs.
No free shout-outs for the boys. Jared Puffer. He's one of the PR guys, and we're about to practice against the Pats. And he's like, do you want to meet Tom Brady? And like, there's a bunch of people around. My ego's a little flared up. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. For sure I want to meet Tom Brady, man. That's the coolest thing ever.
Walking up to him, what's up, Tom?
No,
like,
yeah. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? I'm like practicing in the mirror, all right? Hey, Tom. Stupid as fuck. Mr. Brady. Fuck. No, that was
Thomas.
Hey, Tom B. Let's go.
The boy.
T-Bone. Nah, he won't get it. He doesn't watch the podcast. So like we're doing practice or whatever, and the practice ends. Like we have the preseason game in a day or so, and like the practicing part's over. And I'm with my wife and the Bean and Jared Puff. No free shout-outs for the boys. He's like, Taylor, we gotta go now. You want to meet him? We have to go now. And Puff turns around and starts sprinting to the other field. And
did you start sprinting?
No, listen.
You wanted to.
I go. I'm like, because he starts sprinting, and I'm like, if I start running to go meet Tom Brady, so bitch.
So bitch.
So bitch after that, dude.
So bitch,
literally,
dude.
I have no choice but to submit to him if I do that. Like, sexually.
You're right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Handsome guy, but that's not my speed. If you're into it, that's for you. But that's not my speed. So Puffy kind of like sprints off, notices there's nothing behind him, kind of turns around, looks at me, comes back, and he's like, hey, we doing this? I'm like, hey, man, like I'll go over there. And I'll even give you a brisk walk, but if you try to make me jog, dude, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't let myself. My ego won't let me do it.
I'm too into myself.
All my teammates are here. His teammates are here. You see me, we're sprinting down there. So we end up briskly walking, which, end of the day, didn't even have to get there fast because he was doing the media.
Yeah.
So we get there and I started waiting for like 5-10 minutes, which is the worst. Which is even worse than jogging over there, dude.
You looking like there, the family section after a game.
Yeah, like kicking the dead grass, like making a little design with my cleat. Kind of like, oh man, this is stupid. I'm talking to my wife, like I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, this is dumb. Like, why are we here? Kind of like getting cold feet.
Yeah.
And I'm like crouched down with Talon and the Bean, and we're just talking. And she's looking in my eyes, and she does this. She goes. And stands up, and I'm like, what?
He's coming.
And she goes, he's coming right now. Wouldn't move her lips. He's coming right now.
Oh, yeah, get your ass outside.
And Taylor, like, so she's like, just like so perfectly backing up.
You get up and shove the Bean.
And I turn around, Bean. You can't see this. When you can't see this, you're dead. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Please don't say anything.
And I turn around, and Tom's he's walking. He could balance a glass of water on the top of his head. Balance a glass of water.
Just with that swag, too.
And he turns around, and he looks at me and goes, Taylor, go blue. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I was like, damn. It's different now.
Yeah, life's different.
Tom Brady knows my name. Things are just different.
Life's a little different.
Life is just, I'm better than people, and I know it now. You know what I'm saying? Have you had Tom Brady call you by your first name?
No.
Nope, because I'm better than you, and I know it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
Is it?
I don't know. So we end up like we're sitting there, and I'm like, well, shake his hand, and after that it was like totally cool, just a couple dudes talking, and I'm like, hey man, I was really hoping to talk to you with all those cameras around or whatever. And he goes, yeah man, no problem. Hey guys, get out of here. And like cockroaches when you turn the lights on, dude, gone.
Oh. And
we ended up having a nice little private conversation. Taylor got brought into it, dude. It was a super sick little deal. So,
did you guys get a handshake afterwards?
Handshake.
Like a little deal?
I'll tell you who ruined it. And I have no problem saying this out loud. I'm talking to Tom. We're having a great talk. Me and TB. All right? TB12 and I having a good little chat. Fucking Vrabel comes out of nowhere.
Of course. Dude, I was thinking in my head, I wonder if he's going to say Vrabel.
Yeah, Vrabel comes out of nowhere, dude. And just... What is it? It's not cockblock because that sounds weird, but it just like totally snuck in. I was in the middle of a conversation, and it was a deep conversation. It was a private conversation that has nothing to do with him and I's conversation, but he just came out of nowhere.
Hijacked.
He hijacked the conversation. Literally wedged himself between me and Tom, and I was like, well, I guess it's over.
That alpha.
And I left. I turned away without even saying goodbye, and I ended up seeing him in the weight room later, and I was like, hey, man, thanks. Appreciate that conversation. Thank you. He's like, hey man, no problem.
And that's a Vrabel move, dude.
Such a Vrabel move.
That is a Vrabel move.
Vrabel's an alpha. He's an alpha guy.
Yeah, and he's gotta know. He's gotta make it known.
You think so?
I think so.
He's gotten better. He has.
Oh,
he's a boy.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
He's a boy like that. Would you beat Vrabel up in a fight? You think?
I don't know, dude. That's a big motherfucker.
He got that dad strength too. You're not a dad.
That's
yet.
what I'm saying. And he's got like freakishly long arms.
Yeah.
If I can get inside, yeah.
But he's like.
Or if I can get
40s.
it to the ground, but he's a big motherfucker.
He's late 40s.
And you can tell he loves to get in there and like want to feel like he has to fight.
Yeah, watch any pro day ever he's at.
Yeah,
he's got that stupid pad on.
That's why. Hey, I was so my eyes were big and I was smiling so hard when he got smoked by that referee. Did you ever see that video?
Yeah, I seen that video.
He's like standing there.
Hey, he put that up in a team meeting.
Good. Well, Eminem, you gotta protect yourself.
Gotta protect
yourself. Smart.
What a move. Good job, Vrabes. You know he listens to our podcast.
Yeah,
too.
he does.
He does. He subscribes.
Hey, I feel. Hey, knock on wood if you're with me.
Yeah. Anybody who John?
That's a John Gruden move.
Oh.
Knock on wood if you're with me. You should start knocking.
Oh, really?
But hey, you know
that's cool, I guess. No, Vrabel.
It is pretty.
Vrabel
dope.
put that up, dude. He put that up. He's like,
yo,
we
that
gotta
shit
hit guys.
was fucking.
We gotta hit guys
hilarious.
constantly. Gotta hit guys like this. And it goes to the next clip, and Vrabel's just like staring at.
Yo, he gets smoked out of the camera.
He's like, sorry, Rich, or whoever it was. I don't even know what his dude's name was.
Oh.
I had no idea that happened during the game. Not a clue.
I think I saw it last week. That's how late I was on it.
Yo,
and that shit was hilarious.
No free shout-outs, but shout out to Baltimore, shout out to Kansas City, and shout out to New England for their fans. Were so loud. It was deafening in each one of those games. Shouts.
How's the black hole?
It was loud. I tell you what, that fourth quarter, dude, it starts smelling illegal, bro. It starts smelling not state illegal, but it starts smelling federally illegal. And I'm gonna tell you guys, good on you,
dude. It's crazy, there, bro. It's nuts.
That back corner. I don't know which side of end zone it is, but you guys got some bomb fans, dude. Some bomb.
It's like Halloween. It's like Spooktober every weekend there.
I love Spooktober.
I know you do.
I love it when it's spooky out, dude. That stuff's wild, man. It was a solid little season. Ups and downs for sure. Ups and downs.
Yeah, you guys did put it all together there at the end. Remember when I texted you too? I was like, "Hey, what are your New Year's plans?" And you were like, "Preparing for a home game playoff," and you had to play like Houston, the Saints, and Houston.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure, bud."
Savage though.
Oh,
right?
I know. You guys did it, man. You guys did it,
dude. We have so much more. Do you want to?
Yo, no, hang on. I do got to clear the air that I wanted the Raiders to win.
Listen,
and I know you're like it's not that important, but here's what I had.
We get it.
Hey, listen. I had to deal with some shit, dude.
Hey,
because I'm so tight with you guys that it's like people legit question my loyalty.
Really?
Even on the team. Actually, I mean, I'm making that up in my head, but that's what I was telling myself.
No shit like that, huh?
Because they were like too busy fucking exchanging jerseys after the game.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it wasn't that aggressive, but it was something like that. It was stuff like that.
It was the exact sentence you just said without the F word?
Maybe.
Yeah, too busy exchanging jerseys.
Like Richie. Richie's like, oh, for the boys, for the boys. He was all about for the boys. Then we lost, and we're exchanging jerseys, and then the next week it's all for the boys. And you know, I had to eat it. I had to, hey guys, listen.
Tell them what Max Crosby told you though.
I disappointed you. That's what Max said. Max. So when I first got to Oakland, shout out Max Crosby.
No free shoutouts.
Free shout out Max Crosby.
No free shoutouts, dude.
No free shout outs Max Crosby. He was like, yo, the boys, busting with the boys. He was the first one. And I forget who it was. They're like, what? And he was like, oh, him and Lawan. He's like, they got a podcast. It's a dope podcast. He would legit. He watched. They're supporters, bro.
I love it.
They're supporters. Even when guys started finding out about it, guys would come up to me kind of in private because guys don't want to seem like, dude, it's such an ego alpha driven like any locker room. It's just like football players. They're such like ego. We're so into ourselves.
Right.
And guys are like, hey man, hey, I watched one of your guys' episodes on YouTube last night when I was laying in bed. Like, yo, your shit's dope.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. It'd make my day.
The worst is when, not the worst, but the funniest is when like players will be like, hey, I watched your stuff. Like, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
You're like,
what you thought was going to be stupid? Yeah. But Max was always like that. I would always tell him after the game because Max had like 10.5 sacks in his year as a rookie. And I would tell him, I was like, I'm like, hey, $500 every sack you get on Taylor. And I told him this.
Yeah.
I told all the boys.
How much money did you give him?
I told all the boys this. 0, 0, 0, 0.
Okay.
Well, you know me. I'm a little Jewish when it comes to my pockets.
Hey,
so I didn't want
first
to pay
off, we
it.
support Jewish people on this podcast.
We do.
Sorry.
I get a lot of
I'm so sorry.
I do.
Free shout out to the Jewish population
it's free
because
shout-
that was disrespectful.
That's actually a compliment.
No, frugal is the word you use, I believe.
Same thing.
I know lots of Jewish people. Some guys like spending their money.
You're
Some
right.
guys don't.
You're right. Okay, frugal. Everybody knows how frugal I am. So it's not like
this podcast took a little turn, buddy.
It's not like I was. I wasn't upset.
Oh my god.
I wasn't upset that I didn't have to pay him money. But Max comes up.
Just can't get away from it, dude.
Yeah,
Trying to work past that awkward moment as long as you do it.
It's like we're trying to get over it, and you're like, gee. And Max comes up to me after the game, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry. I disappointed you." And I was like, "I already fucking know you did." But
Nate Davis's boys with Max Crosby.
I was late getting to our team breakdown and stuff after the game because of that whole fucking jersey ordeal.
I'll tell you what, dude. That was Wesley Woodyard. No free shout out to Wesley Woodyard. Like,
I know Wes. Yeah, he was. That was one of the cooler moments I've ever had in my career.
Really cool of him to do. It was his idea. I wish to God I could have taken that idea, but like everybody was like, yeah, I'll get on that. Like,
he sent me the notebook piece of paper, like how they were all going to be organized and lined up.
Yeah.
And where I was going to stand.
Yeah.
And everything.
He showed me the picture before the
game. He had it all drawn out, and he was like, "Yeah, man, that was dope. That was fucking awesome."
That was sick. And then we exchanged jerseys, and you have like a whole paragraph on your jersey.
I was like, Taylor starts writing on his, and I was like, the security guard's like, "Hey, Will, we got it." I'm like, I know, man. I was feeling bad. I was like, I know, I'm coming. I'm like, guys, grab my jersey. I'm like, hey, Taylor, like, I'm gonna take your jersey. I'm gonna take the jersey up to the locker room, and I'll give it to you afterwards because I want to, write some shit down, write some good shit, be thoughtful. But I don't want to just put the boy, I love you. And Taylor goes, yeah, I'll do the same thing, and put more on the jersey. And we go up. I kind of write my bit to Taylor about being the boy. And Taylor gives me his jersey. I give him mine. I got writing all over the 5. Thoughtful as hell. It was great. I get Taylor's and it says like, "The boy, love you, man.
No bad days.
No bad days. Proud of you." Just any thing he could think of that just makes him think, "Oh yeah, I'll put that too."
Yeah, it came from the heart.
Yeah, and I knew in my mind,
every letter.
I gave it to Taylor. I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm giving you this jersey. A lot of good shit in it. I'm already prepared to accept your jersey." He gave me his. I hold it up. I just start laughing. He's like, yeah, I didn't do nothing.
I should have thought
like
a little bit more, dude. I should have thought a little bit more about it. Whatever. All right, we're at 55 minutes. Do you want to do another part 2 podcast, or do you just want to end this one right now? We'll do another one later, tomorrow, 10 weeks from now, whatever.
I think we can keep going right now.
You want to keep going?
Might as well.
Well, no, we should cut it because we're at an hour right now.
Right, but we don't know what's about to happen.
What do you mean?
We don't know what's about to happen.
What do you mean?
Tomorrow. We could have stuff that's lined up for the week after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying we could keep filming right now and do another part.
So you want to go?
So it's 2 weeks.
Boom, boom?
So it's 2 weeks. We have part 1. Welcome back, part 1. Welcome back, part 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We still got like a solid 10 more minutes though. We're at 55 minutes. We do got to do the intro.
And we got to do fan questions.
You shouted everybody out, but
questions.
It was like
we got to talk about Neely. We got to talk about most of your experiences in Oakland. Though I know the boy got engaged. I know we should probably talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, big year for the fucking boy.
It's a big year for the boy.
It was
dude.
a big year, dude.
The bus moves. We had tailgates. We have a whole other podcast we have to talk about. But here's the deal. We got sponsors, baby. We got sponsors, right. And the reality of the situation is we got to go part 2.
Okay, I agree with that.
All right. Hey, guess what?
Don't give a.
Cut it.
Don't give a.
Cut it. Wait, don't cut it yet, actually.
Yeah, hang on. We got to make.
Outro. Ready? 3, 2. Hey, how are you? My name's Taylor, your dad. This is Will. Subscribe, rate 5 stars on our podcast on any podcast platform. That'd be really solid of you guys. Also, go to our Instagram, Bussin WTB, and Twitter, Bussin WTB, and then also YouTube. You got to spell it all out, Bussin for the boys, and you got to go subscribe, rate 5 stars. Why? Because I asked you nicely, all right? And I didn't stutter once that whole time. So please do that. If you're gonna drink alcohol responsibly over the age of 21. Let your ego aside. We're an ego-based business. We talked about this in this podcast. Do us a favor. Couple of Aloha beaches, couple of Bud Light seltzers. What's the one called with the mermaid?
You're talking about that's Bon and Viv.
Bon and Viv.
Bon and Viv.
Is that French?
I don't know. The hot thing right now is those Bud Light seltzers.
Bud Light seltzers.
Bud Light came out with their little deal, and they're nice. They're kind of nice.
Natural Light seltzers, Bud Light seltzers, Bon and Viv. Got them all. Eat them all.
Take pictures.
Ingest them, dude. 6% alcohol. Get where you're going just a little bit faster.
Hashtag don't give a. Send the pictures because again, you guys know we've been putting you all up all over the camera when you watch the YouTube. You guys are part of the episode. We get to put your pictures out there while the boys are talking. Like Boss is gonna put a picture. Boss is gonna put a picture right here of whoever does the don't give a. You know what I mean?
I wish I was in that picture.
Guess what? You're about to be in
this picture right here. That's it. You're in the palm of my hand. And I'm going to squeeze you and crunk you up like a piece of paper, and I'm going to toss you over to Will. Catch it. And then you're back there.
And
Boss, you got a lot of work to do.
There we go. You got a lot of work,
You got a lot of work to do, buddy. Man, who's next? I don't know. I don't know who would be next except for Hunter Briley. Get the phone numbers out.
Sorry.
If you're thinking to yourself, man, Nashville's a dope place to live, I would love to have a nice little spot. Maybe it's commercial. Maybe you try to make a little paper in the pocket. Or maybe it's residential. You want to make yourself feel good when you're walking home. All right, a lot of tall and skinnies out there. There's a lot of 6,000 square foot houses out there and everything in between. You want some condos? We do that too. All you have to do is get a hold of Hunter Briley.
And his number is this is personal. If you guys feel a little queasy and you're kind of like me, you'd rather shoot a text instead of call right away.
I hate calling at first, dude. I hate those uncomfortable conversations.
615-630-9735. That's Hunter Briley. Anything commercial, investment, residential, my man's got your back, dude. Tell him the boys sent you.
Call him, send him.
We don't know what that means, but Hunter knows what it means, and he knows he's got to take care of you.
Hey, what a great icebreaker. Hey, Hunter Briley, what does the thing say? What'd you say the thing said? He'd say the thing, tell him Hunter sent you.
The boys.
Yeah. What does that mean? What does that mean, Hunter? Great icebreaker.
Yeah.
Better than that was just now. Fuck.
Here's your text. Hey, Hunter Briley, this is so-and-so. I'm taking a chance here. The boys sent me. I need your help.
Yep. And guess what? Dick pic. Right back at you. Hunter Briley will send you a dick pic right away. He might. He might not.
And then he's gonna send you that little picture back, and he's gonna hit you with that clap back, dude.
That peep back. What is this?
It's called clap back.
Welcome to the whitest podcast of all time. You're rocking with Bussin with the Boys. This sounds like a knockoff 50 Cent song.
All right, listen. I'm gonna admit you're gonna be upset. You laughed, so that's great. You're gonna be disappointed at the same time.
Go ahead.
Chris D'Elia does that.
Does he really?
Yeah.
What I say about Chris D'Elia?
But this is my podcast, my babies. You know what? When Daddy's got to clap back, he's got to clap back, and then he plays it. It's like, dun, dun.
Man, Chris is solid on the OG stuff, man.
I know. We're going to get him on this fucking bus, too.
Probably not.
Who knows?
Probably not. He's so old. That's the issue. He's like 40.
I know we're at a limited. We have a time limit. He's got a window.
Age limit, I believe, is what you're looking for.
Fuck.
Is that it? Do we have any more sponsors right now?
No, that's it.
God damn, man. All right. No free shouts.